Hey, what's going on out there? I'd like to welcome all of you to Water Your Soil. So in this video, I'm going to address some myths. In fact, as you can see from the video title, I titled it 3 Ridiculous Myths regarding your credit score, because the myths, they are ridiculous because they've been addressed over and over again. I even spoke on some of these myths previously in some of my videos, but I didn't address them all together. So in this video, I'm gonna address them. Now, I've had a YouTube page for 1.5 years now. I've been posting on YouTube since February of 2021. That's when I first started posting. My first video was me unboxing the Amex Platinum card. Now, oftentimes on my channel and on my previous videos, comments get left, and the comments are in relation to, you know, credit cards and how to increase your credit score. There are a lot of comments that I get, which I appreciate. I appreciate every single comment that I get, every single comment, every single question. Now, if you do comment on any of my previous videos and you have a question, you probably will notice a trend with my answers. And my answers are all the same. I usually tell people to use their own discretion and, you know, to see how things work out on their own. Now, there's a reason and a method behind that. I can easily tell you what I think you should do, but that's not really going to help you. The only way that you really are going to learn is by trial and error. I mean, you can go from YouTube video to YouTube video and book to book, and you can learn all you want about credit scores and how credit scoring works and credit cards and utilization and things of that nature. But until you sit down with your own credit report and test things out on a month-to-month basis, you will not know what works for your credit report and what doesn't. And in return, what works for your credit score and what doesn't, because your credit score is a symptom of your credit report. A lot of people think it's the other way around. They think that your credit report is a symptom of your credit score, but it's not. Your credit score is a symptom of your credit report. Your credit score lets you know what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong with your credit report. Sometimes it's something minor, and sometimes it's something major and something that's very obvious. So the first myth that I want to address is the idea that people who do give out credit information on how to increase your credit score and credit cards are gatekeepers. There is no such thing as gatekeeping when it comes to credit, increasing your credit and credit cards. All of this information is public. Everything can be verified. If you have a question, you can go to Google and type in the question, and I'm sure multiple answers with verifiable facts will pop up in regards to credit scoring. So it's not really a gatekeeping thing, you know, because the information is general information that you yourself have access to. Now, a lot of times people do get frustrated with us on YouTube when we don't give them the answer that they want. You know, people come by my page and they do the same thing. They get upset when I don't provide them with the answer that they're looking for. But I'm going to tell you, if you comment on my page, I'm going to tell you what I tell everyone, and that's to test out whatever you're attempting to do. Test it out on your own and use your own discretion. I'm not doing it to be mean to you. I'm not doing it to be rude to you. I'm doing it to help you. It's not that I don't know and I don't have an answer for you. Majority of the time I do. But I want people to start doing the trial and error thing, because that's how you're going to learn the most about increasing your credit score. And that's how you're going to also learn the most about things such as utilization, what utilization works for your score. Because I get asked that utilization question a lot, like, hey, should my utilization be this or that or this or that? And honestly, I always tell people, like, test it out. See which utilization works best. Yeah, it's going to take some time because you're going to have to test it out on a month-to-month basis. But once you find out that sweet spot, then you'll know where you should keep your utilization in regards to your credit report, because every credit report is different, as I always tell my subscribers. And that brings me to myth number 2, which is all credit scores are the same. And all credit scores are not the same. That's a big time myth. As I always tell my subscribers, you can have 2 people, both of them have a 726 credit score. So they have identical credit scores, right? But I bet you there's a high possibility that their credit reports look different. In fact, there's a high possibility that their credit reports look totally different from each other. So all credit reports and all credit scores are not the same. Let's say you have someone and they have a 726, but they got that 726 from being an authorized user on different accounts. So they really didn't build up their own credit report other than being on someone else's accounts. So their 726 is totally different from the person with a 726 and they have 4 different credit cards and they have a mortgage, or they have a vehicle, a car note, or they have student loans, or they have personal loans on their credit report. Their 726 is going to be totally different than the other person's 726 who was just authorized users. And there's a high possibility that the bank will trust the person with the 726 and the multiple accounts, which also brings me to my third myth. And the third myth is that you only need one type of account to establish a good or excellent credit score. Listen, when it comes to credit scoring, the credit bureaus, they want to see that you have multiple types of accounts, not just credit card accounts. Because I know some people, they just want to have credit card accounts and they think, hey, if I have 5, 6, 7 credit cards, I'll be set. And that's cool. It probably will even help your credit score. But if you want to get the maximum results out of your credit score, not just, get to a good credit score or even an excellent credit score, but if you want to get to the highest credit score that you possibly can, it will probably help you to have different types of accounts. So that means not just have credit card accounts, but also have some loans, maybe an auto loan or a personal loan or a mortgage. Different types of accounts. You don't just want one type of account. That's if you want the maximum credit score. I always tell my subscribers about last year when my score dropped 39 points because a big loan fell off my credit report. So it really hurt me because it messed up my mixture that I had. It removed one of my loans that I had because it was a big loan, but I paid it off. I actually paid it off early, but it messed up the mixture that I have. So you want to have a mixture of accounts if you want the maximum credit score that you can achieve. Don't just have just credit cards. And that's the key when it comes to this credit scoring thing. The better the mixture, the better you manage your accounts, the better credit score result that you have. Because remember, it's not just about having a good or excellent credit score. It's also about making sure your report measures up to your credit score as well. And that's important. You want to make sure of that. But anyways, those are the 3 myths. I wanted to share that with you all. If you're new to this channel and you're new to this video and you're feeling the vibe over here, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a video. Also, what I want from you all is to hit the like button on the way out. That's your way of showing support to this channel, and it helps the algorithm get going and spreading this video around so other people can see it as well. But anyways, this is Water Your Soil. I appreciate you all for stopping by and watching this channel, all right? I'm out. Wait. Before you leave, be sure to check out the description box below. That way you can have all the credit resources from Water Your Soil. Also, be sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button as well, all right?